Welcome everybody, we're starting on our backs, laying down. Welcome to the first 30-minute class. So just resting on your back in that Sivasana. So just letting the bones, letting the muscles just ease for about a minute. You can rock the body a little bit. I like to rock my hips, even just scrunch the shoulders. Gentle grip and release of the hands. Pointing at the toes, pulling them back. So getting the body engaged, but allowing gravity to release the spine, that compression of the spine as we lay flat. Bones of the back gently opening up, creating a bit of space. And just come into your breathing. Again, you can rock gently as you do, in and out through the nose. Even gentle movements of the head side to side. And then just be still for about 5 to 10 breaths. Every breath out, it's releasing one more muscle after the other. One more point of tension released with every out breath. Eyes can be closed. And just start to move the head a little bit side to side, fingers are wriggling. Arms lift up above your head, interlace your fingers, push them away from you, lengthening from fingertip to toe. You can point the toes and pull them back. Do that a few times. And the same idea with the feet. Push the toes away from you. Try to push one leg down and away. That hip will drop down, the other hip kind of hikes up. Do the other hip. One foot pushes down away, the opposite hip hikes. Do that a few times. And then release that and try to tuck the tail to get that lower back flat to the floor. You're tucking it under, you can squeeze the glutes, abdominals just slightly contract. And then release that, draw the knees in. Just give yourself a bit of a hug and squeeze, rocking side to side. Let the legs stretch back out. We're going to roll into our bellies. Come straight into a Sphinx. So getting into the preparatory back bend. So as you hold this shape, I like to wiggle the hips, a bit of movement, that range of motion. Elbows and forearms can push down, shoulders will drop away from the ears. Take some breath, close the eyes, be in the body. Notice what the body is telling you, the sensations, the mind, the stories that come up. Maybe there's emotions sort of moving about. Just let them be there. Let them move through the body. Everything will change because nothing ever stays the same. So if you're observing emotion rising, if you're observing thoughts rise, just keep part conscious of them, but aware of your breath. And that stops you engaging too deeply into the story, into the emotion, the sensation. Maybe there's fire, that sort of sensation of heat driving into the body. So that emotion comes more apparent. Whatever is happening, just breathing, slight movement in this back bend. Move the head left to right, rotating. And just allow the head to dangle forward. Let it gently release forward. Even just circle windscreen wiping against the chest, head out to each side. And then pushing the hands deeper, coming up into that seal shape. Glutes are on. Breathing here. Back to elbows. drop to the floor. Just take some breath in crocodile pose, forehead on fingers. And pushing back to child's pose. Hands under shoulders, push your pelvis into the floor. Glutes are on. Keep that strong as you push back. Hands stay forward, hips back towards the heels, walking the hands further away. Get a nice stretch under the arms. And just take the knees wider into our wide knee child's pose. Forearms can rest down. Tiptoe those elbows out to the right, body either on that right leg or just in front of it, dangling, hanging out here. Right hand can be flat, forearm flat, left arm, stretch it out on that diagonal. As you stretch that left arm, you should feel that left groin, the thigh, possibly intensify. Holding and breathing here. Let that arm come in slowly. We'll go to the other side. Tiptoe out to your left. Left arm can take some of the body weight, forearm. Right arm stretches out on that diagonal. Holding, breathing, being in the body. And slowly bring the body back to center. Draw the knees in, back to a child's pose of your choice. Head can rest on hands or fists or arms beside the body. Take some breath into the back of the ribs. And hands under shoulders. We'll come up to our tabletop. Few cat-cows, dipping and doming the spine. Drop it down, look up, exhale and lift and dome. Push those hands into the floor, chin tucks in. Breathe in to drop down, exhale to lift and dome. A few of those. Add a little bit more movement of the hips and the shoulders as you go up, as you slowly come down, just teasing the tissues. And then tuck your toes, hands can step forward, downward dog. Pedal through your heels. Head and chest can push back to the feet, that A-frame shape. Or just that nice gentle walk in the park with those heels to tease into those calves. Raise that right leg, three-legged downward dog. Let that left heel sink deeper. Draw that right knee into the body, shift forward to that plank shape, tiger. Take that right leg back and up. Inhale and exhale, knee into the chest, tiger, shoulders over wrist. One more, take it back and up. Draw it in, exhale. As you take it back, bend that right knee, the heel's pulling into that right hip. The right knee can go really high. And bring that right leg forward. See if you can place the foot like in a figure 7 position. We're just going to do a little prep pigeon pose. Maybe the back knee can come down. That might be enough. If you can go deep into the pigeon pose straight away, the heel can be closer. If it's too intense, just stay upright like this. You should hopefully be feeling a stretch in that right hip. Make sure the knee feels safe. And if you're in this shape, lift up. Rather than come forward, a lot of people like to go forward. Lift the chest. See what that does to that outer right hip. Then lift the back knee, maybe the back foot slides in. Take the weight on the hands, lift that back right leg out, up, three-legged downward dog, lower, pedal, left side, left leg nice and high. Let that right heel sink further to get that deeper stretch into the Achilles, the calves. As you inhale, exhale the knee into the chest, shoulders over wrist, tiger. If you need to change that shape like I've done, do it. Left leg back and up. Exhale it in. Come forward. One more. Take it back and up. Exhale it in. Tiger. Three-legged downward dog. Take it back. Bend the knee. That left knee lifts as high as you can. And draw that left knee forward. Gently place it in that pigeon prep position. Maybe the whole body can sink down into that sort of half split shape with the back leg. If it's too intense, stay off. Wherever you are, if you can, lift the chest. Aiming to feel it through the outer hip, the left hip, the leg that's at the front. And slowly just shuffle that back foot or knee forward. Lift up, push the hands down. Left leg back up. Lower. Hands and knees. Bring the hands back. Just a few little wrist stretches. Turn the fingers around so they face the knees. Wrist face forward. Lean back. Breathe. And then if you can, untuck, fingers facing forward, palms face up. Back of the hands are down, lean forward slightly, see how that feels. Release and then spin them the other way, fingers to knees, back of the hands still down, try to straighten the elbows. A few little gentle fists pulling the thumbs and fingers in. And then release, forward. And then sitting back in Caesar, toes are tucked, roll the shoulders back and down, just hanging out here. If that's too intense, away from the heels. Then coming off that, lean forward, take the feet forward. I'm just going to work just a little bit of seated twists. Left knee, bend that in over the right leg. Keep those right toes active, pull them back. Lift the chest. Get that right arm either around the knee, left arm behind to support, or hook the right arm around to pull that left knee into the body. Turn over that left shoulder. Breathing. Slowly looking back, forward, left knee drops out. If you can, try to fold forward a little. Some of you will be able to reach for that toe. It's going to be really intense on that right hamstring, so take it easy. Maybe the hands are beside you. Some may even enjoy pulling that left knee further across so that left foot rests on the floor. If that's too intense, you could even do just the foot beside the body. Folding forward. So a few more breaths here. The head can fold down. Breathing, lift up. Let that left leg go forward. Right knee bends, other side. Right foot steps across the left. Toes are pulling back and active. Chest is lifting, spine is lifting. Turning over to your right. Right hand behind. That left elbow, either wrapping it around to help twist further, or Just let it pull that knee in. Breathing as you go. That head looking over the right shoulder behind. And then slowly looking forward, that right leg, drop it out so that ankle's still pushing down, maybe it's pulling across. We're folding forward, all that foot beside, whatever works. If you can reach for the toes, you can make it active. Breathing, getting that left hamstring working. Slowly come back up, breathe in. Release that leg out. Give them a little bit of a shake. And draw the feet either together and close in. We're going to fold forward in our little butterfly shape. If the feet need to be apart and further forward, that's totally fine. Lean through. You may be feeling it more groin or outer hip. Maybe lower back. Slowly come up. Bring that right leg in, left leg in front. If it's a really loose cross-legged, right hand to the floor, left arm up by the ear, side bend. Explore that shape. The right hand can be further away from you or even further back off the mat. If you have a mat, you might be on carpet. Breathe in, lift up. Other side, left hand down, right arm by the ear. Explore this side bend. Compressing the left side, you're stretching the right. One more each side. Lift up. And out to the right. And coming up, other way. And then back to center. As you sit, if you need to adjust the position of the legs, just gently grab hold of those fingers behind the back. Try to straighten. See if you can lean forward. Even move your body side to side. Some of you may even be able to get the head down and lifting up. And then just slowly come out of there, release, just change the position of the feet. That's it. So the left leg back, right leg's forward. Awesome. And we're just going to fold forward. So maybe the hands out to the side, letting the body come down and through. If you want to explore a little bit out to your left, stretching. Just exploring that through the body. And out to the other side. And slowly come back to center. Lift up, stretch those legs out in front. We're going to work with the bandhas on the knees. So the knees are wide, toes are tucked, or they're flat, just depending on how they feel. The bandhas is that gentle exhale of the breath. We're going to pull that stomach back up and under, trying to get a nice squeeze of our intestines and digestive system. Hands can push on the thighs. As you do, that can help increase that sucking up, that pulling up of the body. We'll do this 3 times. So resting hands. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Belly expands, release it out through the mouth. Pull the stomach back up, drop the chin, holding. You're squeezing the base lock, the belly lock, even the chin lock. When you need to breathe in again, breath flows in. If you need to release the feet, feet can come flat, and you can even come forward onto elbows. Let's take some time. 2 more. So tuck those toes under or have them flat, coming back into this shape. Hands resting on the thighs or knees. Deep breath in through the nose, expand the belly. Exhale out through the mouth. Pull that stomach back up and under. Hands can push down. Base lock, belly lock, chin lock. Inhale, release. Holding here. And 1 more, coming up. And remembering, we breathe out that breath, we're not breathing again to pull the stomach back. It's just getting sucked back and under with that pressure. Inhale through the nose. Expand out. Release through the mouth. Air stays out. Stomach pulls back. Base lock, belly lock, chin lock. Release. If you need to come out of this shape, if you need to stretch the legs, if you want to lift up into a downward dog just to get the back of the legs released. We'll come down, we'll just work just a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing. We'll do relaxation. If you need a pillow or a cushion, a block underneath the hips, moving into a comfortable meditation seat. You can be in a chair. You can be on a couch. Focus in the body. Bring your hand to the nose. We're going to close the right nostril. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. In through the right. Out through the left. In through the left. Out through the right. In through the right. And out left. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. In. Out. In, out. 2 more rounds on your own. And when you come to that final left side breathing out, eyes are closed, hand released, just holding in this shape, soft at ease, awareness to your breath, the spine is awake, face and teeth and jaw are soft. And lay down, Sivasana, letting go into the floor, releasing at ease, every breath out, softening the bones, the muscles, more and more. And Just take a deep breath in through the nose and we'll sigh it out, ha sound through the mouth. And gently just wriggle fingers and toes. The breath begins to deepen. Arms can lift above the head, slowly coming back into the space. Either roll to one or both sides, arching the body, waking it up. And pushing yourself back up to a seat. Raise the arms, closing the practice. Hands to prayer, bringing it down to the heart, bowing the head, reflecting. Awareness to how you feel. Deep breath in and sigh it out. Inhale for an Om. Back of the thumbs to the eyebrow center, channeling clear thoughts, to the lips for clear speech, that heart space for that love and respect for yourself, for each other, and the teachings. Have an awesome day.